Lafayette is sitting in a tale of two markets, red hot and lukewarm. Hey, it's Robbie Bro with Robbie Bro and team here at eXp Realty, and the May market numbers for 2023 are in. Last month in May, we had 324 homes sold compared to 436. That's a 25.7% decrease for the month of May. We're down 33.8% year to date, which is to be expected. Again, remember, we're still competing against numbers that were in the 2s, 3s, and 4s, and we're getting to the tail end because this is when rates started to climb. We were in the 4s and 5s right about this time this year. 2019, we're down 10.4% compared to year-to-date 2019, but we had an increase of 25% from April's closed sales over to May. So we're having a nice little uptick in the movement that's going on. Dollar volume told a similar story. We were down 27.9% as far as total dollar volume, $93.5 million compared to $129.7 million worth of homes sold here in Lafayette Parish. Year to date, down 31.9%. Again, not that big of a surprise compared to the crazy low interest rates we were working with. We're up, however, 13.9% compared to year-to-date numbers for 2019. Again, up 25% compared to last month. So we had a nice uptick coming towards the end of the school year, running through May, lots of moves going on. So we always like to see what's going on in the future, what's coming on the market, what's coming off the market. How does that end up looking? Right now, new homes on the market are down 15% for the month of May, down 31.5% year-to-date. Pending sales, meaning we have a mutual meeting of the minds between buyer and seller, that was down 22.5% compared to this time last year in May. Year to date, we're down 22.5%. We actually had a 10% decrease in total number from May over May. So we've actually started to bridge the gap a little bit. Now, come July, August, and September, some of these numbers that we're going to be comparing each other, we're not going to be running to as big of a disparity between, previous year's numbers because we're going to be actually comparing apples to apples for a change. So when we're comparing 4% to 6.5% to 7% interest rates, market activity is going to slow down. There's lots of folks that are out there that are in 2-3% interest rate mortgages that just don't want to sell. They move on. The property's more expensive. The note's a little bit cheaper. So we're not going to see a ton of folks coming into the sidelines, which will put more downward pressure on properties. Now, there are some opportunities right now, however, that we are still super, super tight in inventory for homes that are 250 and below, 280 and below, even some in the 300 range. Not a lot of the opportunities out there for buyers to be able to jump in for the first time, the lower end homes that are out there. So we are still actually seeing some multiple offers that are coming through in today's marketplace. We're running right now multiple offers that's popping up, and essentially what buyers are doing, they're looking to be able to get a hold of these desirable homes. And if it's not necessarily highly desirable, they're going to just keep moving on and waiting for something else to end up jumping in on the table. So next up, average sales price, that is up 2.8%. We're still climbing higher interest rates. We haven't seen much of a dip or decline in any of those. Days on market is double. We went from 27 to 60 days on the market. That is still favoring the seller for the most part. So, folks that are looking to potentially take advantage of this kind of crazy environment that's going on, people in the 300 and below, like we were talking about before, the inventory crunch that's going on. We don't have a lot of properties that are out there. So we're still running into homes that are getting pretty darn close to asking, sometimes getting more depending on what's going on and what needs to be done with it. If they're turning around and buying in the more expensive interest rates, we're getting a lot more wiggle down on home pricing for the luxury end and even slightly above that. So there's lots of opportunity. You may be paying a little bit more on your note on the front end, but the refi business is going to be coming within the next 6 to 12 months. At least what the talking mortgage heads are telling us. As far as interest rates are concerned, we are still in the high 6s on a 30-year fixed, low to mid 6s on the 15s, and mid to high 6s on the government and FHA rates. So, you're looking to find out what your equity position happens to look like in your house, we'd love to give you an analysis on what that happens to look like and what's best for you and your family. You can reach out to me on my personal cell. You can reach me 337-658-5690 or shoot us a direct message. Love to chat with you. Hope all is well. We'll see you next month.